Hello and welcome to the Kalia Cooper Show. Oh my goodness. Okay, so if you are a single Christian woman and you are ready to attract the man that God has for you, I want to gift you with a free mini course. So go ahead and go right now to workwithkalia.com/mini course and grab that now. Okay, let's dive right on in.
Hey, ladies, so let me ask you a question. Have you ever, you know, wanted to get back out there in dating, or you find yourself, back out there in the game of dating, and for some reason it may be like things may be seeming to go well. You may be feeling like, I'm starting to attract higher quality men, or you're getting on a dating app and you're getting on there and you're being open minded and all of those things. And then all of a sudden, you feel like you are starting to self sabotage your results that you want in your love life. Sis, have you ever been there before? Let me know. So, today we're going to be talking about the number one mistake that single Christian women make in their dating life. You are in for a treat today. And so I'm just now getting my voice back, but I was like, I have to share this with them. Like, I got this revelation as I was listening to a training on how the mind works. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have to share this with them. I have to share this with them because this will change the game for them in their love life. And so my husband and I were talking, okay? And I had just listened to this training about how really the subconscious mind works, right? And so I was so excited and I was telling my husband, like, babe, like, did you know that in each of us, we have an internal thermostat for the success that we are able to receive in our lives? And you may be like, Kalia, okay, what's this internal thermostat? Because listen, when you understand this, it will change your life. It will change your life. And so I was listening to this woman, and she was interviewing, I think it was Dr. Caroline Leaf, or maybe I'm putting these two trains together. I don't know. But anyways, it was so good. Um, and so the thing about it is she said that we all have an internal thermostat. So that's why, and let me know if you've ever experienced this before. It's like, you're like, okay, I've got some goals that I want to accomplish in my life. You're excited, you're motivated, and you're like, I am going to lose 15 pounds. And so for the first week, you're doing good on your diet, right? Like you said, a diet, you're excited, you're motivated. And then what you find is it's like the next week, you find yourself slacking on that diet that you said you were going to commit to learn to lose that 15 pounds. But not only that, it's a continuous cycle in your life for many goals that you set for yourself. You find yourself constantly reverting back to the behaviors that you didn't want to do. Has anybody ever experienced that before? I can honestly say that I have. I have. As I've been like monitoring my life and my habits, as I'm working on leveling up in this season, I was like, oh my gosh, I do that all the time. So you're not the only one, sis. You're not the only one. You're like, I'm gonna, and you may be like, Kalia, okay, how is this tying into dating? Just stick here with me because I'm gonna show you, and it's gonna blow your mind. And so it's like you told yourself, I'm gonna get up early, I'm gonna work out, I'm about to get snatched. And so you go into the gym, you're all excited. It's day one. You make it to day five, and then the next week you're like, oh no, I don't need to get up and work out. I did that last week. When it's like in your mind, you know good and well that you set your intention to go work out. So basically, what's happening is we all have an internal thermostat, and your mind, your subconscious mind is saying, and you don't even realize that this is happening. Your subconscious mind is saying, oh no, this is the level of success that we stay at in life. So you may be 170 pounds and you're like, I want to go down to 150. But your internal thermostat is saying, no, we stay at the weight of 170 because you've been conditioned to be comfortable there. And so, is this making sense? Like, is this making sense? Because most people don't even realize that this is happening. And this is why you're like, well, maybe I'm just not a disciplined person. Well, maybe I'm just not supposed to have success in this area. Have you ever felt like that before? Have you ever felt like that before? And you just feel defeated time and time again, right? And so when it comes to your love life, it's the same thing. You have an internal thermostat for your love life. You have an internal thermostat for the love that you feel like you deserve in your life. And so on the outside, you're saying, I want a good man. I want to be able to have that dream family. But your subconscious mind, your internal thermostat is saying, no, we're comfortable here. You've been alone most of your life, and we don't know what it's like to be with somebody else. And so it's like your subconscious mind was set up to make you right, not to make you happy. Okay? And so when you understand that your mind is simply just trying to keep you safe, and the reason why you feel like you keep self-sabotaging in those different areas of your life, including your love life, is because of where your internal thermostat has been set. I've seen it happen time and time again, where it's like a woman, and I've seen it with my clients, it's like an amazing woman, she'll attract this amazing man that just loves her and treats her so amazing, and she hasn't had that for a while. And so what happens is her internal thermostat is set and is used to men that don't show up the way that she desires them to show up for her. And so she's like, all these things start, all this garbage starts coming up in your mind where it's like, oh my gosh, like maybe he'll leave me for somebody younger, or, I'm really not good enough, or am I really beautiful enough, or is this relationship going to last? And you're just waiting for it to end because your internal thermostat is saying, we're not used to this. This is out of our comfort zone. And so you may be asking the question like, okay, Kalia, so I understand that I have an internal thermostat, and that is what's causing me to self-sabotage the love that I desire to have in my life. Well, how do I change it? How do I change it so that I can fully receive everything that God has for me? How do I change that? And so the way that you change it, how many of you want to know how you can change it so that you can fully receive everything that God has for you? The way that you change it and you overcome and you set your internal thermostat higher for what it is that you actually want to receive, so you're not self-sabotaging yourself every time something good happens in your life, or you set a goal that you want to accomplish and you're like, I don't want to keep self-sabotaging myself anymore. The way that you do it is you push past it. The first step, ladies, is recognizing that you have an internal thermostat. And so when you set a goal and you get that resistance coming up, You say, oh, I just need to set my internal thermostat higher. I'm going to push through this resistance and I'm going to keep going. Oh, I see that you see it for exactly what it is. Because 98% of people do not recognize that they have this internal thermostat that is keeping them to keep self-sabotaging in their lives. Only 2% of people recognize it and are able to push past it. And I believe that because you are listening to this episode, you are a part of that 2%. Because now you can recognize, okay, this is why I keep self-sabotaging the love that I desire. So once you're able to see that, you're going to be able to push past it, and you are going to be able to receive more success in your love life. You're going to be able to receive love and more in your life because you're going to recognize, okay, because your mind is thinking, this is dangerous. This is out of my comfort zone. We've never been loved like this before. You're going to be able to tell yourself, this is okay. I deserve this. We're going to push past this uncomfortability because I deserve this. Because you are deserving. You are deserving. And I want you to be able to grab a hold of everything that God has for you. And so I pray that this has blessed you. I pray that this has blessed you. And listen, if you are a single Christian woman, a single Christian high achieving woman who you've achieved a lot of success in your life and you feel like the only thing missing that you desire to have is that dream man so that you can have a future marriage that makes hell nervous, sis, I want you to go right now and sign up for my Dating with Purpose virtual retreat. Go to readytoberevealed.com/purpose and grab your ticket. Again, that is readytoberevealed.com/purpose. All right. Bye, guys.